Hey there everybody, this is Ethan, and welcome back to my Minecraft Xbox 360 Let's Play series. So, yeah, I believe this is my first video in this, world in 2026, so, Happy New Year's, everybody. I'm probably gonna head back to the main base at some point soon, before February at the most. But you know, maybe this might be my second last video, or even just my last video over in this area. Who knows? So, yeah. So, this video, I think what I want to do is focus on the interior of the cabin. But first, I would like to harvest all of this wheat around here. You know, honestly, at this point, I probably more wheat growing here than at my actual base with the big farm. Alright. So yeah, this is good stuff here. Alright, so just go along here. And alright, there we go. 23 seeds. Alright, that's very nice. Okay. So yeah, we do have some seeds left over, which is nice. I'll be able to bring that to my base eventually. Alright, actually this one grew as well. I'll just get this. And yeah, so that is a lot of wheat right there, so I'm going to make some bread with that. In fact, I'm probably gonna move. Oh shoot. This is the wrong chest. Okay. What I'm going to do is move all of this stuff. So the chest, I think I'll just put it right over here, actually. Alright. And so, all this stuff can go into here. Alright, I'm just looking at the things that need to go. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I want to do some interior decorating. So, just craft those up. And let's see. I really want to make a fireplace. So, maybe what I could do is I could put the furnaces over here, and I could put a crafting table beside. And then, so this area is going to be sort of the living area in that space. Actually, yeah, I think I did get a comment about putting some wood right here, and yeah, I agree that looks a little bit better. So yeah, I think it would be a good idea. Oh, it'd look a lot better if there were a double bed right there. I do have 3 wool, so I'll use that. Alright. And so this can go up here. Place just like that. And you know, it'd be nice to put a window right there. In fact, I should probably put windows replacing the fences. So I might want to get some sand and then start smelting some glass. So let's see. I'll get a new shovel. I have this one that's about to break. And so yeah, I'm gonna start looking for some sand around here. You know what? I don't know where to get the sand from, because I don't really want to dig in places that I'm near, because it just doesn't look great. So, yeah, maybe just finding patches around here would be good. Alright. So yeah, this can all... I'll just mine all this stuff that's underwater here. And then I'll go through and collect it later. See, I don't need a ton of sand, but the more the merrier. Alright. Just walk through here. I'll get a stack. A stack sounds good. Alright. Oh, there's a little bit more down here. Oh, okay. You know, I'll just fill this in with the extras that I have. Right, there we go. That's good. And so yeah, that's a stack of sand. All collected. Very, very nice. Can I make that jump? Yes, I can. Oh, that was close. Alright. And so yeah, it can be thrown into here. Put some coal in with it. And so yeah, that can start smelting there. Something that I do need is cobblestone, though. And, oh shoot, you know, I did see clay over there. I probably should have gotten that. Because I wanted to make some flower pots, but oh well. Let's see, how else? I do have an idea. What if I made another chest? And kind of made sort of a valuables chest up here. So kind of right there. I'll get rid of that torch. I don't think it's needed necessarily. I'll put a torch. I'll put a torch up here, actually. And, alright. Yeah, I should probably get into the habit of putting torches on the walls instead of on the ground. Alright, there we go. And so, yeah. Okay. You know what, that's a problem. I want to have a window there, but I also want to have a fireplace here. What if instead I put the fireplace over here? You know, that might be a better idea. Alright. I'm gonna need a little bit more cobblestone, but hopefully you kind of get the gist of it. And then I'll just put dirt here. I don't have access to netherrack, so it'd probably be better if I just did dirt. And alright, I'll get this glass. And I'll build a window. Alright, there we go. And so yeah, this can be replaced as well. And so can this. Alright. Now... yeah, so for cobblestone, I can just go down here and mine some blocks. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make a big cobblestone structure right here to kind of support the fireplace. So yeah, I'll also get this coal. Alright. So yeah, I suppose that I should just start mining right here. I'm gonna aim for maybe 2 stacks of cobblestone. I think that's a good goal. Because, you know, I'm gonna need to make stairs and slabs and walls and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, who knows how much I'm gonna need. Alright. You know, something that I really like to do is kind of keep my distance and mine as much as possible and then gather it all in 1 second. I don't know why, it's just kind of fun to do that. And I get to see how much I gather. Alright. Let's see, yeah, this will be the final layer. So I'll mine all this. And alright. Alright, yeah, there we go. We're pretty much at our goal already. Pretty much, we just need a few more pieces. And then we'll be good to go. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I should probably head up anyways, since it's getting dark. Alright, so yeah, I'll go up to bed here and go to sleep. But yeah, this is a really nice, I think this is really coming together. I think this is great. Yeah, I did get this chest and I didn't place anything in it, so I should probably go and do that now. So yeah, it's gonna be things like horse armor, music discs. Yeah, I'll put the saddle in there. Why not? So yeah, I'll start with the music discs. Saddle, horse armor. Alright, there we go. And so yeah, I'll replace this here with cobblestone. I think what I'll do is you know, how should I do this? Because I don't want it to be just a solid wall of cobblestone, but at the same time, I don't know what else I'd do. Kind of like that. What if I... did this? You know what? That's alright. And then maybe I could kind of surround this here with cobblestone, and then I put in some iron bars. Just like that. And, you know, it actually might be safer to make sure this entire base here is cobblestone. Alright. And so yeah, there we go. That's kind of the inside there. And so now what I want to do is fix up the outside, because, you know, this is looking a bit rough. I'll start with the actual structure here. We'll bring it down like this. So I think what I want to do is just simply build up this. And so it'll go up here. And then, oh, okay, that interferes with that. what can I do? Oh, well, it kind of makes sense that the cobblestone would be here, so, you know, I think it's okay to place that down there. And then I want to sort of have it sort of crumble slowly. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll make a crafting table here. And I'll add in, I'll make a few slabs. And I'll make a few stairs. Are walls a thing yet? Is that... Yes, they do exist. Okay. So yeah, I'll put this in here. Alright. And I also have walls, so I might use those there. And so yeah, kinda like that. And then maybe what I could do at the bottom here is sort of place down some rubble. Just so that I'm using everything up. And so yeah, there we go. And so what I can do, I don't know what I should do right here though. You know, I think it might be best to just cover it up with cobblestone. So then, kind of like that. Oh, okay, the sheep just died. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, I think the solution is to just not look at it too closely. But yeah, all right. So there we go. That's the chimney, all complete. You kind of see it. I'm gonna try looking at it from another area. Okay, the dogs are just slaughtering the sheep. But yeah, that's good. Then on the inside, you can see it kind of connects up right here. So yeah, that's great. So yeah, the next thing to do. Well, actually, I might want to, with this wool that I'm getting, might be cool to make some carpet. Make some red wool. Make some red carpet. And so I think what I'll do is I'll put a mat right there. Put some in front of there, just like that. So there we go. And then, so yeah, so for this actual area, I think what I want to do is just make some nice, simple couches. Now, the only problem with that is I don't really have anything to use to make the couches. I think my only option really is just straight up normal stone, so I can just gather up some stone. Oh, okay. Got some rabbit hide. Interesting. But Yeah, so I'll just mine a little bit of this, and then I'll smelt it up, and then I'll use that to make the couches. Let's just pretend that it's like gray wool or something. Let's just pretend that, because obviously a stone couch would not be comfortable. So yeah, we'll make use of what we have. All right. So yeah, probably 20 is probably good. All right, there we go. Adding a couple coal. And so yeah, I should probably cook this mutton as well that I have. I can probably just use stairs for this. So maybe what I could do is just add in a little couch right here. I can surround this with stone. And then we'll have that. In fact, yeah, I don't really need that much at all. Alright, there we go. So yeah, that's our couch. It's a little rough, but, you know, that's okay. I'll put some stuff into here now. Hopefully one day I can come back and put some netherrack here so we can actually have a real fire. But yeah, and also, you know, it might be cool to have some kind of chandelier coming from the top. So, you know, nothing too fancy. Just a little something like this. So I'll put these two right there. There we go, it's much brighter now. In here, we'll add in a torch right there. And okay. Yeah, I think probably our dog here can come up over to the top if he wants to. Oh yeah, there we go. Good boy. Okay. And so yeah, there we go. In fact, you can just actually, yeah, you stay on the carpet there. But yeah. You know what, honestly, I think I might be done. Maybe. Since I don't really know what else to put here. I suppose that maybe, you know, there's this one decoration I really like to use. It's sort of, these plant things with leaves. So what I'll do, I'll go to sleep first. But then I'll gather up some leaves with my shears. And then I'll show you what I like to do. Because I think if an area is empty or something, I think it's a great solution. Alright. The wolves are busy. Okay, I'll just go over here. Alright, and so yeah, that's a stack. Way more than I need. Way more. But, yeah, what I'll do, I don't have that many logs on me. what I do. So I kind of put logs on the bottom. Okay, it doesn't really work right here. So there's a window. So actually, yeah, I did put a sort of counter right here. So, you know, I think that's pretty good. Actually, I might want to replace that with maybe a cobblestone counter. And then end it off with that. Never mind. It doesn't work out quite as well as I thought it might. But, yeah, we'll place down this right here. You know, on second thought, maybe it shouldn't be like that, since it's sort of, I don't know, it just looks odd in the corner there, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll have that there. And this right over there. And so, yeah, I think I also might have another counter right there. In fact, never mind. Doesn't really make too much sense. Might be better to just put some oak planks there. And then put this cobblestone towards making some more furnaces. But, yeah. Honestly, I think this might be the cabin complete. It might just be that. So yeah, we have this nice area right here. With this just a nice cozy cabin, which is exactly what I was going for. And so yeah, honestly, yeah, I like this. This is great. This is great. All right. So yeah, I guess I'm probably gonna go back to my base in the next video. In case you're new, I did leave my base. You can see kind of in the southwestern part of the world where my cursor is pointing. All the way on the other side, there are those structures right there. That is my base. And, yeah, I left it early December, I think. Which, you know, doesn't feel like that long ago. But, yeah, we've been doing this for, the winter so far. But, yeah, now it's 2026, and, the cabin is finished. It's about time to go back to my normal base. So, yeah, and, you know, it's been really nice over here, and it's kind of a shame that I'm just kind of building it and then immediately leaving to never see it again. Yeah, you know, I would, if it would have been nice if I finished it kind of halfway through the video, because then it would have been sort of a situation where I could just sort of chill out for a little bit and just enjoy it. But you know, I think I also kind of want to get some netherrack so that I can actually sit by the fire, you know, and enjoy that. But yeah, it's okay. So yeah, I think I'm going to gather up any resources that I think I might need in preparation for the next video, and I'm just gonna just straight up leave. So put away all the stuff that I don't need. I'll take the spruce leaves. What will I want? I'll probably want these buckets. Probably want these bowls. Maybe the string. And then from up here, I think I want a few of these things. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm going to set off in the next video. So, yeah, this will be the last episode starting in here. You know what? Maybe I'll return next winter if I'm still playing this world. Honestly, I highly doubt that, but you know, there's always a possibility. Maybe I'll return next winter over here and just kind of have a little winter retreat or something. That might be nice. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.